Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Be Well Live. My name is Melissa Sousa, and I am the Senior Wellness Coordinator in the Athletics and Recreation Department. Today, we have a little spring into better wellness for you, and I thought we would do a little themed meditation. So with spring starting up tomorrow, I thought we would talk a little bit about spring equinox and what that brings in the astronomical speaking sense anyways, and walk you through a little guided meditation that I hope that you can do in your home, either right now, if you want to. You can grab yourself a mat, get yourself in a comfy space, or you can save it for tomorrow. I've already done my meditation today, but I'm planning to do this tomorrow because tomorrow, Saturday, March 25th, is our spring equinox. So spring equinox starts at exactly 5:37 a.m. tomorrow morning. How exciting. And what is spring equinox? Or does that mean that spring starts, right? Everybody keeps saying spring is starting tomorrow. So astronomically speaking, yes, it is. So what does that mean? And, some people say that at March 1st, that's when spring starts. So the reason why we celebrate or talk about spring equinox as starting tomorrow morning and it's very time specific is because it is when the sun crosses the equator line heading north. So after Saturday, all the northern half of the globe begins to be tilted more towards the sun. So that means that we will have increased daylight and we will have warmer temperatures. Increased daylight, warmer temperatures. Oh, all the beauty that comes with spring. So the blooming, the trees, the buds, the warmer weather and getting outside and longer sunlight, just all those good yummy feels. So I wanted to walk you through a meditation today quickly, a very quick 5-step meditation that I would like you to do. My goal and my challenge for myself is that I'm going to do it tomorrow morning at 5:37 a.m. to celebrate spring equinox or the starting of spring. I've never been so happy to see this season come upon us. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to come down here to my little yoga corner meditation space. I'm going to light a candle and I'm going to ground down and I am going to do a quick meditation to celebrate spring equinox. So I hope that you would join me. Here's how it's going to go down. We are going to call this our Let Yourself Bloom meditation. And first and foremost, we ground down. So grounding down just really means that you start to take your deep breaths and feel yourself being held. So how are you being held? A lot of times I like to envision the ground holding me. So the ground and the trees, you can think of roots grounding down. Sometimes I even do that with my frankincense oil that's behind me. If I really feel like I want to ground down, I get my frankincense oils out. But you can do that by thinking mindfully about your feet or your hands or your entire body. If you want to do this meditation lying down, you can really feel held that way by the ground and by the earth. So grounding down means just that we are feeling as though we are being held and that our roots are grounding down. And you can think about that in a sense of quite literally your roots and where you came from and the strength that gives you. Grounding down into the earth and hanging on. You know how strong roots can be? Our roots are strong, and our roots are strong and embedded in our belief systems. And that's what you want to think about is just grounding down. I keep saying grounding down and feeling connected to the earth like a tree. So first and foremost, ground down as you start to deepen your breath and become aware more of your breath and your surroundings. Secondly, I called this section spring cleaning. So, typically in the spring, a lot of people are homeowners or anybody owners, bedroom owners even. We will clean our spaces and start to, out with the old, kind of in with the new, quite literally, out with the dust and open the windows. And so I want you to think about it in the sense that you're washing the windows of your heart for more clarity. So in this time and at this section of your meditation, I kind of want you to, in your deep breathing, every time you breathe in, I want you to think about something that you need to let go of, a grudge, something of resentment, anything that is holding you back or giving you some negative energy. I want you to think about it on an inhale and let it go. Breathe it out and let it go out those open windows, out with the dust, and let that sunshine and the spring rays come and fill yourself up with the spring energy And again, take a big deep breath in and think of something that you need to let go of. The big thoughts of whatever it may be, the stress, the anxiety of this past semester. Big deep breath in and let it go. So this is our spring cleaning section. Do that as many times as you need to. Think about all the things that are kind of holding you back mentally and let it go. And please include at this time forgiveness of self. Forgive yourself here. Be gentle and remind yourself that self-talk is super important at this point. So please, please, please forgive yourself for any of the things that may come up when you're thinking of resentment or grudges. Next, I want you to think about blooming. So again, as we're taking our big deep breaths in and allowing all of our breaths to slowly leave our body, I want you to think about literally, quite literally, blooming. So just like our spring flowers come out and bloom in the sunshine, I want you to sit there, think about relaxing your facial muscles. So again, you can be doing this with your eyes closed and literally in quiet meditation with hands at heart center, taking a breath in and thinking about relaxing our facial muscles. So a lot of times we hold a lot of tension in our face. So when you really think about it, you start to let it go, you'll feel the rest of your body your shoulders slide away from your ears. You start to relax a little bit. Sometimes a little cue that I like is instead of just thinking about relaxing facial muscles, you can think about blooming in the sense of smiling. That also relaxes all the muscles in your face. So you can think about blooming in that sense, taking a breath in with a smile and relaxing all facial muscles with an exhale. So that is our bloom section, and picture, quite literally, picture yourself blooming, sitting up nice and tall and coming into spring and into your space. Lastly, to move on, I want you to set an intention for spring. This can look and sound however you want it to sound. So I've written down two that I'm going to pick one because I think it's important to have one goal or mantra or saying with each time that I meditate or do yoga. So tomorrow it will be one of these two. So I will share them with you. I hope that you find something that works for you and that you feel passionate and wholeheartedly about. So I wake up today with strength in my heart and clarity in my mind. I'll repeat that one. I wake up today with strength in my heart and clarity in my mind. So I might repeat that to myself 3 to 4 times. I typically, when I say my mantras too, I really feel it. Sometimes I even get teary-eyed about it, and that's when I know it's moved me and it's moving through me. Sometimes it just makes me smile. Sometimes it's something that makes me happy. So it can be whatever moves you or makes you happy. Here is my second mantra. I fully accept myself as I am, and I am worthy of great things in my life. So once again, this is my second mantra. I fully accept myself as I am, and I am worthy of great things in my life. So those are my 2 mantras. I encourage you to find your own, again, something that is near and dear to your heart. Finally, to wrap up your spring meditation, I would like you to take 10 deep breaths minimum, but you can take as many as you need. So that will be where you will be focused on your breathing technique, and you can literally, quite literally, close your eyes and you can even repeat the words to yourself in and out. And I want you to do that 10 plus times, as many times as it takes for you to feel like you've let yourself bloom and that you're ready to welcome spring equinox that starts tomorrow. I hope that you'll join me in the meditation. Thank you for joining me today on our Be Well Live. Take good care. Happy spring, everybody.